degrees. Temperatures falling into the 60s and lower 70s currently. Here in Peoria, we're 71 degrees. Out west, temperatures holding in the upper 60s as we go through tonight into early tomorrow. Temperatures down to about 63, but with a lot of sunshine, we're back into the 80s by tomorrow afternoon. But when will this nice weather come to an end? We'll have that forecast coming up. Your news starts right now.
Tonight, a city in central Illinois considers a tax increase, while leaders in Pekin didn't pull the trigger.
She's walking for her mother and for a cure. How tonight's CI hero is leading the fight against multiple sclerosis.
And taking the stage again, Republicans are getting ready to debate in the 2016 race for the White House. But first, tensions rising inside Pekin City Hall tonight as local leaders wait a tax increase.
WMBD's Eugene Daniel was at that meeting. He joins us now live tonight in studio. Eugene.
Paul and Maria, the tax mainly impacts places like restaurants and liquor stores. With the change, for example, a $16 meal would cost an extra 8 cents, and residents aren't having it. Nearly a dozen protesters showed outside of Pekin City Chambers tonight. On the council agenda, members discussed raising a sales tax by 0.5%, bringing it to 1.75%. The amendment does not apply to groceries, prescription drugs, or vehicle sales, but would impact restaurants. Leaders estimate the move would raise an additional $1.6 million in revenue, but residents and some city council members are uneasy about the decision. Concerns were raised about where the money will go and if council had enough time to look over the details.
Council should take the time to review this very closely and look at it extremely closely and have time for more taxpayer input, because there's a lot more taxpayers out there that do give input than just the people sitting in this room.
The extra money would split between improvements for infrastructure and economic development, an estimated $800,000 apiece per year. Council voted to table the vote until September 28th. Live in the studio, Eugene Daniel, WMBD News.
Eugene, thanks. Some are worried because they aren't getting reimbursed the money they are owed. It's just another effect of the state's budget impasse. Delta Dental Insurance was told funding for dental claims has stopped. One dentist office in WMBD's Emily Fannin spoke to today says they hope this doesn't continue, that is, for long, because patients and dentist offices across the state will suffer.
What is new is that they've said that they're cutting payments off, even payments that they owe us from the last fiscal year. So we're a little troubled by that.
Dentist Matt Vandermolen says he's used to dealing with payment delays from the state.
You know, myself and other dentists in the area are letting things go as if we're being paid.
He says it's different this time because it's no longer a delay. Payment reimbursements are completely frozen without a state budget.
Probably roughly 1/3 of their patients are employed by the state and so are in Delta Dental with the state. So it's a significant amount of people.
People who pay out of pocket won't get a reimbursement check from Delta Dental.
Close to 4,000 members, or 4,000 dentists in their network, so it does affect a large portion of dentists.
Haney says some patients may skip dentist appointments because they cannot afford it.
And ultimately it could cost them more money in the long run if they do have perhaps gum disease. Not only is that an oral health care factor, but it can also affect if they are diabetic.
The average delay before the cutoff was 25 weeks for out-of-network dentists and patients paid by Delta Dental. Dr. Vandermolen says he's telling his patients to still come in.
As a patient, you shouldn't have to worry about what's going on, and hopefully the two sides will come to agreement and we'll get a budget for our state.
The Department of Central Management Services says more than 180,000 dental claims are on hold.
Congressman-elect Darren LaHood is just days away from being sworn into office. It's now up to party leaders in the 37th State Senate District to pick his replacement in the Illinois General Assembly. It's been less than a week since the election, and we're hearing from a few local politicians interested in applying to fill LaHood's soon-to-be vacant seat. We told you Friday, Peoria County Board member Brian Elsasser and Peoria City Councilman Ryan Spain are showing interest in applying. Today, we learned Peoria Councilman Chuck Weaver may also throw his name into the ring. Weaver says he's been meeting with constituents in the 37th District and says his farm and business background makes him a good fit for the job. He says he should be making an official announcement in the next couple of days. Spain says he's also interested, and he should have a decision this week as well. Elsasser is officially entering the race and says tackling the state's budget is his #1 issue.
A story that's developing tonight. Legionnaire's disease kills 2 more people at a veterans home in Quincy. The Adams County Health Department confirmed the 2 additional deaths that happened over the weekend. The total death toll related to the outbreak is now 11. The 2 new deaths are individuals who previously tested positive for the disease. They also had underlying health problems. Test results for environmental and water samples are pending. Steps have been also taken to sanitize the water system at the Illinois Veterans Home as well.
Bloomington police are asking for your help investigating a rash of shootings in the city. On Wednesday last week, police went to the 800 block of West Market Street to investigate a call about gunfire and found a house had been hit by bullets. On Thursday, they went to the 900 block of Westwood Street after multiple calls about gunfire. Friday, around midnight, police responded to the 1900 block of Tracy Drive for another call about gunfire. No one was hurt. No suspects have been identified in any of those incidents. Police aren't sure whether they're connected. Now, if you have any information, call police 309-434-2548 or call the McLean County Crime Stoppers line 309-828-1111.
Students and faculty at ISU remembering the victims of April's plane crash. The athletics department opened its memorial fountain over the weekend. It's in honor of the 7 men who died in that crash on their way back from Indianapolis. The department held a private ceremony for family and friends over the weekend. They also had a moment of silence before Saturday's football game. The memorial is now open to the public.
A story now from our Twin Cities newsroom. Teachers at Heartland Community College are getting ready for a legal fight. Faculty Association filed a grievance against the school a few weeks ago, claiming a department chair changed the review of Professor Frank Short after it was already written. Short was then suspended without pay for 2 days because of that review. Union leaders say the action was in retaliation for a grievance he filed a year earlier. They're headed to an arbitration hearing for a final answer. That hearing is set for October 20th in Chicago. We reached out to Heartland Community College. It declined to talk about the case, citing legal reasons.
Their position is they have denied binding arbitration, which is a violation of the labor law, and that's why we're going to a hearing.
Again, that hearing is set for October 20th. No comment from Heartland Community College, citing legal reasons. Illinois Wesleyan University has a new president. Dr. Eric Jensen of Hamline University will serve as the school's 19th leader. University Board of Trustees announced the decision today. He succeeds Richard F. Wilson, who said he was retiring back in December. Wilson will step down at the end of October. Jensen says he's ready for the challenge and is excited to help move the university forward.
If you're having something that you're doing one day you don't enjoy, you wait till tomorrow and there'll be something exciting that comes up. So I think that I really like the chance to make things happen.
Jensen brings a broad portfolio of academic and administrative experience to IWU. He plans to be visual on campus, interacting with students as much as possible.
This past weekend's Walk MS in Peoria brought out hundreds of people for awareness and answers. This year's walk also brought out a CI hero. In fact, it does every year. Katie Du Bois says she gets pretty annoying this time of year.
I publicize a lot. I use Facebook and email and then just talk it up to basically anybody who will listen.
But her badgering isn't really annoying at all. It's all done with dedication and love.
I had to come see one of the champions today.
For Linda's legs.
Well, I've never known a life without MS. My mom was diagnosed 5 years before she had me.
Katie's mom, Linda Waters, has lived with progressive multiple sclerosis for nearly 4 decades.
I've seen how it progressed from being able to walk unassisted to walking with a cane to now she no longer has mobility. She's in a wheelchair all the time.
Every year, she rallies her friends and family to walk MS because her mom can't.
It traps you in your body when you can't do what you want to do, and if you have relapsing remitting, you can't do the things you want to do, and it can frustrate you more than anything.
I think that a lot of times things in her life are difficult, and so it's one day where she can kind of be celebrated.
The Linda's Legs team is always at the top of fundraising. Since they've been walking, Katie's raised $45,000 herself for MS research. Her team has raised $60,000.
It's just been tremendous support forever, and Katie's a big part of getting a hold of everybody and, you know, making sure they follow through and show up, and it's just amazing.
Katie may send out a few reminders, but she says all of these people show up because her mom is amazing. And they'll keep coming back until there's a cure.
I hope one day there is a world without MS.
And Katie is one of 4 of Linda's kids. Friends and family even traveled from out of state to be Linda's legs this year. Katie's fundraising team ranked 48 in all of Illinois last year.
Still ahead, what's got the Commander-in-Chief making a stop in the Hawkeye State? But first, Chris.
It was a beautiful day across central Illinois. A lot of sunshine. Temperatures warming back up into the 80s. A high of 87 degrees. But how long is it going to last? We'll have that forecast coming up next.
You're watching WMBD News at 10 in high definition with Paul Cicchini, Maria Chandler, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local Weather Authority forecast, and Kurt Fedwell with sports. This is WMBD News at 10. Central Illinois proud. CI Heroes on WMBD is brought to you by CEFCU.
How's Jim? Better. He's coming home soon, and I'm going to assure that he doesn't fall again.
Really?
I listened to you and called Bathfitter. Bathfitter came into our home and turned our old tub into a beautiful new walk-in shower. They took care of everything, the shower seat, safety bars, and even the shower doors. Now we can safely stay in our home longer.
Call Bathfitter today for your free in-home estimate. Bathfitter, we're the perfect fit.
The experience I had at Illinois Cancer Care was they became my family and always made me feel like I wasn't sick. They made me feel like I was on the road to getting better.
Illinois Cancer Care offers personalized treatments and compassionate care. We are the leader in cancer care in Central Illinois and are nationally recognized for clinical research. We provide personal genetic testing and the most advanced treatments available. Illinois Cancer Care offers world-class cancer treatment at 12 clinic locations, comfortably close to home.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping, and I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
I'm John Lesaganich, a work comp trial lawyer, and I understand how overwhelming the Illinois work comp process can be. Words like petition, hearing, and appeal are intimidating. I know. Countless clients have told me so. It's my job to take the work comp system and make it simple for you. I am the barrier between you, paperwork, rules, and delay. I interpret it all, tell you what it means, and then form and execute a plan of action. No matter what stage of the work comp process you're in, I can help.
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network, brought to you by Parker Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Now, your local weather authority, WMBD's Chief Meteorologist, Chris Yates.
Welcome back. A beautiful day and a beautiful night across central Illinois. Skies mostly clear as we look back from East Peoria over downtown Peoria from our Borisbury Lofts to Skycam. Not bad. Temperatures cooling off a bit though, 71 degrees. We still have that breeze blowing out of the south at 13 miles per hour. We'll see it hanging between 5 and 15 miles per hour through the remainder of tonight. But how about this beautiful shot from Delavan? This is from Brittany Ziegler. Thank you very much for sending this in. If you want to submit your own photos, just do so through our Facebook pages, and we can get these easily popping up here on our screen. Here's a look at our temperature currently across much of central Illinois, mainly in the upper 60s and lower 70s. 71 degrees again in Peoria, 69 up in Lakewood. Pontiac, 69 degrees. Bloomington normal. You've cooled off a bit to 67, and upper 60s continue from Kewanee all the way down towards Havana. But not a whole lot going on weather-wise. Skies mostly clear. There are a few high clouds out there, and that's just about it. We'll even zoom out and show you what's going on across the Midwest. High pressure keeping things quiet. The only cloud cover that is moving in is what was left over from thunderstorms that developed last night over southern portions of Kansas and northern portions of Oklahoma. But skies remaining mostly clear tonight, which would allow our temperatures to once again drop back down into the lower 60s and for a few into the upper 50s by early tomorrow morning because of that severe lack of cloud cover. So a nice cool night on the way, perhaps a good one to leave those windows open. 59 degrees in Bloomington normal, 63 in Peoria, Galesburg 62. Out in Macomb, a low temperature tonight at 60 degrees. For tomorrow, more sunshine, a beautiful afternoon. Those high temperatures should be returning easily into those 80s. So we'll get you through your day tomorrow. A lot of sunshine, a few morning clouds, a few evening clouds, but temperatures back to the 80s. Another beautiful day, a beautiful drive to and from work, and a beautiful lunch hour as well. The only downside, the winds. They will remain breezy out of the south at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, strongest earlier in the afternoon, and then by evening they'll begin to wane a little bit. However, they'll still remain a bit breezy in our western counties through tomorrow evening. As for our temperatures, right back into the 80s. It'll be a breezy one with a high of 84 degrees in Peoria. All right, here's your Southside Bank extended outlook, looking at breezy conditions tomorrow and Wednesday. Thursday will be, for the most part, a nice day, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, but Thursday evening, that is when things begin to change a little bit. The clouds return, and then overnight we'll see those storm chances ramping up. Friday could be a little stormy at times, especially heading into Friday evening. That could at least jeopardize a few high school football games. And then it should all clear out just in time for a nice, relaxing, cool weekend with temperatures back into the 70s.
Very fall-like out there, especially this morning. It was chilly.
Yeah, there's been a nice crisp in the air the last couple nights.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Chris. Well, we are just days away from the second GOP debate in the presidential primary, where the candidates fall before taking the stage once again.
Houston has something for everyone.
Something worth applauding. Something you can cheer.
Something you can learn from.
To be amazed by. Something you don't just see,
but truly experience. Something with flavor.
Something to savor.
In style.
But for all the somethings, there's one thing we agree on.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Houston, your next getaway. Fly there direct from Peoria International Airport. Visit flypia.com.
I'm Tim Sowers of LD Ford. I'm not going to throw a bunch of numbers at you just to confuse you. What I am going to do is this, plain and simple. I promise you the very best car buying experience you've ever had, period. From the price you pay to the service you get. Plus, you will get the Sowers family touch, taking care of you better than anyone else. That's my promise to you. LD Ford, it doesn't get any better than that.
We want the keys to your trade-in, and we want to give you the keys to a brand new Jeep, Van or Ram Mini with no money down. At the year's lowest prices, you'll pay less in Pekin. It's easy to upgrade to a new Jeep, Van or Ram. So let's trade keys at uptradingpekin.com.
Right now, get any large original or flatbread Supreme Pizza for only $13.99. Casey's, famous for pizza.
It's the model year end kickoff at Uptrend Chevy in Washington. And every new 2015 Chevy's got to go before the clock runs out. Silverado, Equinox, Cruze, Malibu. There's over 180 in all. And to move them out will be anyone's best deal. Find new roads at UptradeChevy.com today.
This portion of WMVD News is brought to you by Morton Community Bank.
Throughout Central Illinois, there's someone lending a helping hand to families and businesses, someone providing the means to make hopes and dreams become reality. We're your hometown community banks, and we're a part of your hometown. Together, we're making our community stronger, one relationship at a time. Hometown Community Banks. Look for the clock tower, and you'll know. We have time for you. Remember, Desi.
You're watching WMVD News at 10.
The next Republican presidential debate is just 2 days away.
And two Washington outsiders appear to be pulling well ahead of the rest of the field.
Athena Jones reports as the candidates prepare to take the stage.
Winning in Iowa, winning in New Hampshire, winning every place.
Let's go, Trump! Let's go, Trump! Let's go, Trump!
Donald Trump's lead reaching new heights above the still crowded GOP field. This morning, a new Washington Post ABC News poll shows Trump with 33%, his highest number so far. Trump's closest competitor, Ben Carson, coming in 13 points behind.
People don't have energy. I don't think Ben has the energy.
Collectively, the two Washington outsiders hold more than 50% of the potential vote, both making their case on the Sunday shows.
I'll make great deals for this country. Ben can't do that.
They have plenty of energy. It's ridiculous to think that the only thing that I can do is neurosurgery.
And Carly Fiorina hitting Trump. The back and forth heating up with the CNN GOP debate just 2 days away.
Donald Trump is an entertainer, and I think I am a leader. What I do is talk to the American people about the issues they care about.
A new CNN ORC poll revealing that issues like gun control, abortion, and illegal immigration are more important to voters this election season than in 2012.
They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime.
Should he win the nomination, Trump's push to deport undocumented immigrants could come back to bite him in the general election if he can't clinch the Latino vote. The latest MSNBC Telemundo Marist poll says immigration is the second most important issue in deciding their vote. 70% of Latinos viewing Trump negatively.
I've spoken of the shining city all my political life, teeming with people of all kinds, living in harmony and peace.
This, as a pro-immigration reform group, is now up with a new ad hitting Republicans for their rhetoric on immigration.
I said we should end birthright citizenship.
The head of the Republican National Committee warning the contenders about their tone.
Each candidate is going to be accountable for their own words and their own mouth, and so they should proceed with caution.
President Barack Obama paid a visit to our neighboring state today. Obama visited a town hall in Des Moines promoting his higher education bill. He spoke to high school juniors and seniors as well as parents to discuss college access and affordability. He says he's not ready to endorse a Democratic candidate yet. Two undefeated Central Illinois high school teams renewed their rivalry this Friday. Dan Malloy takes a look at our game day matchup next in sports.
McDonald's took its Central Illinois lovin' to new heights by treating some visitors of the Peoria Water Tower to our world-famous fries. Enjoy some lovin' yourself and get a Big Mac Extra Value Meal for just $5 at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Furniture's a little different to buy sometimes. It's not as straightforward as some other things. You've got to factor in the colors and the room size and the feel and all that kind of thing. So it's a big deal to get it right. You're going to have that furniture in your living room for years and years, living with it every single day. At Sherman's, when you buy any in-stock furniture, you got 30 days to take it home, try it out, make sure it's really what you intended. It's important enough for us that you are happy that we are willing to do that. Come on in, work with our furniture experts. If you don't love it, we'll take it back and help you find something you do love.
Green Ford has done it again. If I haven't said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Nobody beats a Green Ford deal, especially with deals like this. Up to $4,000 off the Focus and the Fusion. Up to $5,000 off the Transit and the Edge. Up to $6,000 off the Escapes and the Explorers. Up to $8,000 off the Taurus and the Transit Connects. Up to $9,000 off the F-150 and up to $11,500 off the Super Duties. You gotta go to Green. Open 24/7 at greenfordstore.com.
Your favorite TV show, his new playlist, that viral video, the one her BFF shared, the one she can't stop playing, Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, and now the revolutionary new system built especially for multi-streaming homes with the fastest in-home Wi-Fi designed to keep everyone online at the same time. Discover Extreme, new from Mediacom.
McDonald's took its Central Illinois lovin' to new heights by treating some visitors of the Peoria Water Tower to our world-famous fries. Enjoy some lovin' yourself and get a Big Mac Extra Value Meal for just $5 at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
For a surprising variety of fully inspected pre-owned vehicles, JaguarLandRoverPeoria.com.
Don't touch me. Oh, hey man, truck accident.
So the truck ran the red light.
What happened to you, Chief? I thought I was your lawyer.
Oh, you didn't know? I hired Strong Law. Todd Strong actually explained the law to me. He took my case to court. He fought for me, and he got me exactly what I deserved. The best part is, I could actually understand what he was saying. Hey, take it easy there, Chief.
That hurts, man.
I'm Todd Strong. Our team can help you.
Now, your local sports with WMBD's Dan Malloy.
The Bears are 0-1 now after a disappointing fourth quarter left them a touchdown short of beating the Packers Sunday. But today, the team is focusing on the positives, especially the play of their oldest, most consistent weapon. Matt Forte carried the ball for 141 yards and a touchdown on the ground. That's the 4th most he's ever rushed for in his career. He also added 5 catches out of the backfield. He gives the credit to the Bears' patchwork offensive line.
Offensive line did a great job out there. I can't take credit for that running game. So, they did a great job getting me to the 2nd and 3rd level. And then you make one guy miss, you get more yards and get big plays. So I was able to do that.
The sky's the limit for him. He does so many things so well. He runs between the tackles, he runs outside the tackles, he catches the ball in space.
Now the Bears match up with Arizona in Week 2. That game will kick off at noon Sunday at Soldier Field. There's a double dose of Monday Night Football tonight in Week 1. First, Atlanta hosts Philly. In the 4th quarter, Falcons down by a point. Matt Ryan to Julio Jones. That's a 44-yard gain. It set up the go-ahead field goal. Last chance for Philly. The ball goes through Jordan Matthews' hands. Atlanta picks it off, and they seal a 2-point win in Week 1. Now, it is only Week 4 of the high school football season here in Central Illinois, but Friday brings what could be one of the most important matchups all season. Our high school game day matchup features bitter rivals Washington and Metamora. Both teams will enter the game 3-0. The winner will be the last unbeaten team in the Middle Illini Conference. Washington players say they don't need any extra motivation during Metamora week.
You don't really focus as much at school, I can tell you that right now. I've been just thinking about Friday this whole week and this whole summer and this whole season basically. Week 4, Metamora, that's the biggest game I think in the area.
It's like nothing other really. It's the biggest game I'm gonna ever play in here. I just come out to practice really motivated.
This game will kick off Friday in Washington at 7:30. Tomorrow we will hear from the Metamora Redbirds. Both schools have until Thursday to drop off their donations for our Goodwill Drive to Victory. There's a pot in front of each high school, and the school donating the most household goods by the end of the week will take home that big trophy Friday night. And we want you to head over to our website, ciproud.com, and vote in the Avanti Spirit Poll. Let us know if it's Washington or Metamora. Which school has more spirit? Major League Baseball playoff races are red hot, as everyone knows at this point. But here in Central Illinois, after the weekend, there is no more professional baseball this season. Sunday, the Chiefs had a 1-run lead in Cedar Rapids. They needed a win to keep the season alive, down 1-0 in the series, but the Colonels rallied with 2 runs in the 7th to advance to the Midwest League Championship Series. Saturday at the Corn Crib, the Corn Belters began a 9th-inning rally, but they came up 1 run short as well, losing their series 2-0 to Traverse City. Back to the MLB, the White Sox and A's begin a 4-game set at U.S. Cellular Field. Down a run in the 3rd inning, Sox first baseman Jose Abreu cranks his 28th homer off A's ace Sonny Gray. Same inning, rookie Trace Thompson continues the rally. Another 2-run shot, and the White Sox lead this one late. The Cards and Cubs are both off tonight, but the Cubs begin a big 4-game series with Pittsburgh tomorrow. That includes a doubleheader. Pekin native and Bradley freshman Drake Bouchon finishes 2nd in the Wybring Invite in normal. ISU wins the team title by 16 strokes. Finally, this is from Sunday. Watch the chaos ensue after this fumble by Miami quarterback Ryan Tannehill. His lineman jumps on it, squirts back out. Another guy jumps on it, and it comes back out, and that is a turnover and a loss of about 25 yards.
Like 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, you expect like that Benny Hill music.
Chris, back right after this.
This portion of WMBD News is brought to you by
where it's more than a car.
It's a Honda.
Now I can't wait to open the curtain and see my new tub and shower. Deciding to use Bathfitter was the smartest decision we ever made. Bathfitter custom molds an acrylic tub that fits right over the existing one. And there's a matching wall unit, all in about a day. This is so nice. I can't believe we did all this for about 1/3 of the cost of a new bathroom and only a fraction of the hassle.
Hi, I'm Leonard with Verlo Mattress. I'd like to tell you about a sale we're doing. It's called a Mega Mattress Clearance Sale. In it, you could save up to $250 on a mattress set. If you include an adjustable base, it's up to $500. Along with that, we've got bunk beds and futons and headboards all on sale. Why settle for something out of a warehouse when you can actually have something that's made just for you? You get all the services that come with that from Verlo Mattress. Stop in and see it. We're at 4538 North Brandywine Drive right here in Peoria.
As the season shifts, change is on its way.
And with change comes opportunity. It's up to you to seize it. The 2015 Cadillac SRX. Get this low mileage lease from around $339 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer for this attractive offer.
Anyone who's had our chicken knows it's plump and juicy. What they may not know is that it's also 100% natural.
All our chickens are certified, humanely raised, no antibiotics, on a high-quality diet of soy and grain.
Why are they called tenders?
They're called tenders because they come from the tenderloin to the breast, hand-trimmed just for colors. It's not a strip or a finger, it is the true tenderloin.
I'll put our chicken tenders up against anybody's.
That's like my Granny Franklin used to make. That's outstanding, Craig.
Welcome to Delicious.
You're thinking big, and your company's more connected. More ways, more places, more devices. That's why Frontier Business Edge is thinking big about you. For data, video, voice, and cloud solutions. On an advanced fiber network built for today and tomorrow. With experts and equipment to customize solutions end to end. And 24/7 tech support. Frontier Business Edge. Make your big move today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER and talk to a specialist now.
September marks the beginning of our 30th anniversary year at KBL Design Center. To begin our celebration, enjoy 15% off any in-stock product until September 30th. Our best cabinetry sale ever is coming. KBL Design, a proud Central Illinois business.
All right, here's one final check of your forecast. 63 degrees tonight, nothing more than a few clouds. Winds will remain breezy. Tomorrow we'll keep that breeze around. Mostly sunny, high temperatures returning to the 80s. It's looking pretty good forecast-wise. There's a storm photo that we shouldn't have there, but anyway, there you go. There's a look at your 8-day forecast. Nice through the next couple of days. Guess what? We're bringing back our storm chances Thursday night and Friday, at which point it does get a little cooler. But overall, not a bad week.
No, not too bad. There's quite a bit of sunshine in there, so we'll take it. All right, thanks, Chris. Thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget, we're available on air, online, and on the go.
And you can head over to our website, ciproud.com, and get the latest news on our app for your smartphone or tablet. Stick around, Colbert's next.